All right. So before you come to an interview process, it's very important for you to understand like how you can apply for roles in Twilio. So you can explore our career website, you go to our LinkedIn page, and you can see our jobs posted there. And we do post our jobs in other various job boards as well, like Glassdoor, Naukri. So now coming to the interview process. So for an example, if you are applying to Twilio, the first thing what we do, which is my team, what they are going to do is going to review your application. That is the very first stage what we do. In this process, we make sure that the candidate who is applying to our roles has the matching skill set. They are matching all the expectations as per the hiring manager. They are good with all the tools and technologies what we are seeing against our open roles. So that's the application review we do, which means we shortlist the profile who are relevant. We reject the profiles who are irrelevant to us. That's the first thing what we do. As a second step, once your profile has been shortlisted, one of the persons from my team is going to give you a call to give you some insights around Twilio, to tell you more about the open positions you have applied for. They are going to also cover product line. They are going to also cover the infrastructure of this team, how well this team is functioning right now, what is the aspiration from the hiring managers, what kind of candidate the hiring manager is ideally looking. And we also ask a lot of questions about candidates' skill sets, candidates' previous experience, because what we do differently is we just don't check all the boxes, whether they have like certain skill sets, they are good for the company. No, we don't limit ourselves to that. We ask the right questions, which means if we are hiring for a Java developer, we don't ask you like, okay, do you have Java experience or not? Instead of that, what we ask you like, how effectively have you utilized Java in your current role or maybe in your current project? How would you rate yourself in a scale of 1 to 10 in Java? So these are the questions which we cover during this 30-minute of recruiter phone screen. And if that goes well, if we find that the candidate is meeting all the bars, candidate is good to go with the next round, that's when we move to the next step, which is mini project and assessment stage. And this stage, we share either the HackerRank test to our customers. HackerRank is a platform for assessments, online platform, or we send them a take-home test. So it depends like what kind of roles are you applying for. There are some functional roles where we send the use case study, which is more of a take-home test. But if it's like a technology role, it's a technical role, we send them the HackerRank test, and those HackerRank tests will have certain focus areas, and we give them an SLA or maybe say a deadline for like 10 business days to get back to us with that test. But again, sooner is better, guys. You know like how competitive the environment is, right? So if that goes well, if the candidate goes really well, if they are able to meet our benchmark, right? That's when they will get an opportunity to meet one of our hiring team members or hiring leaders. So which we call it as a tech screen. That is going to be your first round of interview with our hiring manager or maybe somebody from the hiring team. And that's when they will cover the coding round with you. And they will talk very high level about the company, about the product they are working on, and what sort of expectations they have from this candidate about this job. They are also going to share some team dynamics. And then in terms of an ideal candidate, what exactly they are looking for. So again, this goes for like 30 to 45 minutes. Sometimes it goes beyond 45 minutes as well. Depends on the interview plan, what we decide. But that is your first tech screen, or we call it as a hiring manager phone interview round. And all these interviews happens virtually through a Zoom call. Now, if that round goes well with the candidate is officially moving to our face-to-face round. So this is what we call it as a team introduction round, where we will set up a series of rounds with our interview panel members. So every round will have a different functional area. So for an example, if there are 4 different rounds are scheduled, maybe the first round we will again cover some in-depth coding expertise. We will see how good you are with your designing skills. We will see how well you are with your functional ideas. Maybe like a product manager or a tech program manager will be taking that round. And then there will be additional round based on the hiring manager's expectations of the requirement. We set up the next round as well. So ideally, like the face-to-face round ranges from like 3 rounds to up to 7 rounds as well. Depends on at which level you are interviewing at Twilio. And voila, if that goes well, you are definitely going to get an offer from Twilio. So we always make sure that we are able to get back to you within a span of like 48 hours. And that's when our talent partner teams comes into the picture, because they are the one who preps the candidate for face-to-face interview. They are the one who do the offer negotiation. They are the one who will help you to answer all of your benefit questions. So this is where our talent partner teams comes into the picture. And for some reason, if you are not able to make it to the face-to-face interview, keep your profile safe in our database based on your interview performance. And if any new roles comes into the picture, and if you are able to meet that cooling period, which is 6 months, we will again reconsider your profile for those roles. So that's the life cycle of our interview.